Alright, so this is going to be a Realm Walker playthrough test for the Descension 5, and I'll be using the base save game, the main save game that I have. So, yeah, Descension 5. Okay, fine. Yeah, so this is actually a voiceover and not the actual recording because managed to somehow mess it up. So my reaction won't be exactly true, but I will be able to go by my thought process. So because this is Descension 5 and I cannot just jump in, so I needed something for good damage. So I went with this, the rock shot, because yes, it has potential higher damage option. I was thinking of the crystalline shard, but there's the charge time and all, and I was planning to go for this, a complete Earth type build with the asteroid impact as well. So based on that, I decided to start with this gameplay. And as you can see, there are at times the crit shots land pretty good hits. So I went with this Tempest Sentry right now because this at that particular point of time I was like, yeah, this will help as a good passive damage. Although it is not exactly high damage, but it is still at least a damage to take out chunks of enemies. And yes, I forgot to mention this, but this will be a complete corruption run, so it won't have any sort of normal buffs. But as you can see here, this got glitched out somehow. So yeah, win for me, I guess. I believe here I was just trying to see what else is here. This is a very rare type of spawn. I've never seen such a room, not until now. This is the first time I saw. And yeah, for some reason this guy was stuck over there. I mean, yeah, good for me, but devs, maybe you guys can have a look at that. They should be able to fall down. Usually they follow these stairs. Uh, don't know if they have the option to fall down. That is something that you guys need to fix. But yeah, you can look into that. All right, now the next room. Yeah, the aim in this is just bad. My aim is bad in this. Crystalline shot would be what was that? The crystalline shot would be actually better in some aspects because it is sort of homing, right? So that point, yes, I can do that. And also, if I go with crystalline shards, which I'll do for the next run, I will go with crystalline shards and go for the same asteroid impact, but change it to water. So that way, I will get the elemental bonus should I get that particular buff or aura in this game. But yeah, this one, now that I think about it, it's not exactly great because you need to be able to aim, and here I took unnecessary damage, which was totally not ideal at all. Yeah, and for these things, actually, crystalline shard will be better. My next round will be crystalline shards. and I'll upload the video as well. Yeah, I took a lot of unnecessary damage. I don't have any skill for healing, and yeah, I went with arc and battery because of course it's a damage improving types skill, and I need higher damage to be able to defeat the enemies. Knockback is something that I'm not going for in this run because, as you guys have seen, the boss is immune to knockback. It's better to have this or the shield. I think shield would also be helpful, or storm form. The second buff, I went with the earth damage. Uh, sure, the movement speed will be slower, but I had the dash, which can compensate it. So yeah, earth damage increase is better. And this is also unnecessary damage taken. The bombs, while they are able to damage the enemies, it's fine, I guess. But yeah, this either increase the damage or go with AoE type attack build. Oh, hello there. Some enemies have pretty high health. That was also unnecessary damage taken. This as well. I keep dashing into them, forgetting that I take damage if I do that. I lured it to a blind spot. Gravity point is a better option here so that I can hold the enemies, because if I am going for the asteroid build, then yes, I would. That's a lot of these. And I also realized that this particular attack of this enemy, the one where they wind up and attack, it does not. For that, the black hole is completely useless because they don't get it. This attack, they it, they cannot be stopped when they initiate that attack. And here was another unnecessary damage. The next run should be fine, I guess. There shouldn't be much of an issue. Yeah, I basically trapped that guy in the... Yes, something happened there, by the way. I don't know what happened and why the audio kept playing of the guy running, but that happened. Now, this is the room where I basically just messed my entire run up because I took a lot of unnecessary damage. A lot. Right here, when I was too focused, I was tunnel vision on this guy, and I did not see the attacks that was coming, so I took so much damage. And later, as you will see right now, I did the dash thing again, and I lost a lot of health. I started off with 90 something health, and I could have maybe received something more, because now I don't have any health. I forgot that part. And when I went there, it asked me for 44 HP. So if I do that, I'll basically be dead. Uh, yeah, wrong calculations, I guess. It is difficult, yes, but it's not exactly impossible on a curse turn as well. Just make sure that you don't take the curse that afflicts your movement and dash, because then it is going to be difficult. Since I was going with the no shield run, I could basically go for a build or a curse run with no shields and anything, which would be helpful. I was not aware of that guy being there. I didn't take any damage here because there's a very high chance I would. I think in game this is where I realized. Yeah, now I took full damage. Yeah, that is where exactly I realized that that particular attack move cannot be held back by the gravity spell. And because now my HP is extremely low, I was sort of panicking at the same time. And here I was thinking I would get a lot of HP, but it was barely any. So yeah, that also kind of messed me up. Trapping these guys is pretty easy, but yeah, we got the asteroid impact. So I need 21, I had 17, so I just had to wait a little bit. And yeah, Descension 5, or if you're going full curse build sort of, you cannot be overpowered, it is not possible. I messed up the timing and all that, so they didn't die exactly. But you get the picture out here. And I should have taken it towards the sentry tower, because now there's this useful damage that is wasted. And this is where things get a little hairy after all. While there are some good decent damage and all, but yeah, it's just chaotic, especially these range guys, since their attacks can reach a long distance. They can, and predict they predict where you are going to move and all. Yeah, this attack always just throws me off. I don't know what happened here. The one of them first disappeared, then the other also kind of disappeared. So I was extremely thrown off that what exactly happened. So I just had to go, but I don't know. It seems as if they were on different sides, but I wasn't able to see them, and I got confused. But it was very weird. It was very weird. And here I was completely panicking because yeah, I'm in a bad spot. As you can see, they are basically trying to guess your movement based on the character speed and all. and they are fighting there itself. So I decided to use the asteroid to take care of them, but also took damage in the process, which let's just say is not ideal. I held them down there just so that I can take some good shots at them. The electrocuting the three enemies, that would also be a lot helpful. Yes. That guy was tanky, by the way. I believe that guy had a lot of HP, double, maybe triple, maybe quad HP. And here we have the meteor shower. Since this is a roguelike class game with RNG playing a major part of it, I didn't get the thing that I wanted. But here's another thing. I wanted to go with the healing, but I didn't know if I'll get another healing flask or anything. And then it would also say my max HP would reduce, which would have been pretty detrimental, although it doesn't matter. So I went with the max HP, which did give me some HP at least. It's not too much, but it'll at least something. This is where I think I messed up because there were a lot of these guys. I should have uh, been a little bit more careful, but I took so much damage because I was not careful. I miscalculated, and yeah, it took a lot of my HP out with that. As you guys can see, you won't be able to see if there is one or two until they split up. And then somehow I managed to trigger the entire room, even though I didn't go to the central area. So I'm just frantically at this point, just trying to deal damage by whatsoever mean necessary. Yeah, and then I took another damage. I should have gone with storm form, right? But I messed up and I went with temporal shift because storm form would have helped me a lot since I already had the void. I could basically just go storm form and jump in along with asteroids. That will be complete AoE damage with me not getting, damaged by enemies and all that. And this is where I took additional damage, I believe. Yeah, I took a lot of damage here. I shouldn't have taken the damage. It is what it is. I took more damage here because I couldn't see. And yeah, I technically just messed up the entire run here itself as well. You can see multiple events. I messed up with multiple different situations. But the potential is there. The potential. It's not exactly impossible. I won't say it is impossible. Yeah, I'm just checking what all can I get since I already had 8. Since knockback is pointless here and do anything, and I also never upgraded my base item. So usually the base item is what you should go for, the base weapon, because that sort of translates into your DPS. That is the thing that you keep checking at enemies. I should have done that, but oh well. It was comparatively shorter, if I'll be honest, because many a times, and I've seen a plate Many of the levels were, they are pretty lengthy actually, even lengthier than this. And with nothing else, the boss room appears next. So yeah, I open the inventory and I check what else can I upgrade. Since I have 4, I cannot do anything, so I just YOLO it. Dragon is here. It seems as if he's also unaffected by this. So yeah, that also didn't help. And he just one tapped me, basically. I literally got one tapped. There are many more improvements that I can do, but yeah, I can be certain of one thing. This is beatable, but for now, I won't put my money on that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the first run of Descension 5 curse build. I'll put up another video shortly. Bye bye.